Milwaukee Bucks Senior VP Alex Lasry joins us now to talk more about the DNC. Alex, you played a pivotal role in bringing the convention to Milwaukee. We knew it was going to be scaled back in the last few weeks, but did this latest change even surprise you?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think we were all hoping that there would still be a level of in-person in Milwaukee convention that was going to happen. But I think, look, the DNC made I think the tough but correct call. And that's kind of how they've been this entire time, which is putting the health and safety of everyone first and taking this pandemic very seriously. And I think that's the steady leadership you've been seeing. For the city of Milwaukee, yeah, it sucks. There's no way around it. The DNC can make the right decision and still be a disappointing result.
So when we look at what's left here, I mean, I think the mayor even called it pretty much a 100% virtual event. Is it your understanding that there's really not going to be anything taking place in Milwaukee except for what local events might take place with local officials?
Yeah, I think from the convention point of view, and during convention week, it'll essentially be virtual. I can't imagine there will be many speakers from Milwaukee, if any. If there are any, probably the local people, if they're speaking. But I think you still have to look at the broad totality of this whole thing. And we had a lot of events and a lot of media hype and national media looking at Milwaukee going in. And I think what this also shows is that when Milwaukee's ambitious and goes after big events, we can take on cities like Miami, Houston, and New York and beat them.
Yeah, just your quick thoughts on this, because it keeps coming up and a lot of people talk about a redo in 2024. That's such a long way away, but I know you're a pretty competitive person, and I'm guessing that you're going to want Milwaukee in the running in 2024.
I want Milwaukee in the running for all of these, for the next 4, 8, 12, 16 years. But my hope is that what happens with this convention is what happens with Denver, in 2008, where, because we got this convention now, there was so many now newer conventions and events that wanted to come to Milwaukee, that our summer just becomes so booked that we're actually unable to even make a bid. That's the ultimate goal, for the city. And I think where we were on our way there was a ton of interest from summer conventions. And I think it's just going to be a little bit more work for us, but I think we're going to get there.
Yeah, while this convention has changed, you can't change the fact that it was a big win for Milwaukee to get it. We thank you, Alex, for joining us today to talk about it.
Thanks for having me.